Back to Genshin. Hello. We are one, but we are many, and for all, I will murder you all. You said that. Time to do the morning stuff, morning stuff, morning stuff. Time to do the dailies and make it do some fun. I'm gonna stab you with my stick, stab you now, you're gonna die. Blood and jets will bring down from the sky. I think I'm in a very musical mood. It's so good when I don't have to talk to this guy anymore. Portion of coffee, milk, cream. Hello. Am I here alone? Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. My voice is weird. Okay, I'm sorry. Only 2 patches till the next Genshin area unlocks. I can't wait for that. I've pretty much conquered all of Fontaine at this point. Hello.
Add Ash. Thank you for. Add Ash.
I see a little teapot of a man, vavanoosh, vavanoosh, do 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 not so.
This realm.
I'm too maxed out. I'm gonna do the stories at some point. You know, when I'm not lazy.
If you ever had.
Do some other bosses. Just keep taking one step ahead of the game. That's one step. Take the blame. That's one step ahead of the game, and we won't stop you. One step ahead of the game. That's one step. Take the blame. That's one step. Blarg. He's a scary dragon.
Shine down! Final warning! Transfixed! This is where you fall. Laid bare. Torn to oblivion! Stop right there! Hands where I can...
Forgot Allocator's not good for this fight. Please let me move, game.
Final warning! Drop your weapons! Everlasting as the moon!
I just keep knocking out word bosses. I do 3.
Transfixed! Final warning!
Really?
There is no escape. Drop your weapons. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down. Justice will prevail. Overruled. There is no escape. Final warning. You asked for it. Teamwork is dreamwork. Laid bare. Drop your weapons. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Hey, another great sword for crafting weapons. We haven't fought in a while. I haven't fought my baby boy. I sneeze.
Bow before me, worm.
Illusion shattered. Stop right there. Hands where I can... I'm going in.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Overruled.
Burn to oblivion.
Shine down. This is where you fall.
Reality is pain. Burn to oblivion. Good riddance, cruel world.
Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
Possible.
Transfix. Illusion shattered. Stop right there. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I can't go again.
Go ink somewhere else, nerd. Okay. Just for a few bosses to get rid of the rest of the resin. Then we can move on to this back to the puppet land.
There is no escape.
Get all them chickens.
Lay to bear. Shine down. Drop your weapons. You asked for it. Go on in. Let's light it up.
There we go. Resin spent. I have no place to go. Wait 2 days later. Ooh.
It's been a while since our last adventure. Oh, Paimon wonders how Minnie Durin is getting along in Simulanka. Let's
Wait.
go to the Forest of Blessings and take a look.
Why is Jean and Kaya here? How did Jean and Kaya get to Toyland? Oh, welcome, Linkley. Just in time for me to start the story.
Here's your 2 magic tonics.
It's just ink. Don't drink that.
Why, thank you, young lady. And might I add that you're looking quite lovely today. Jean, come on, take a seat and let's have a drink. I ordered one for you as well.
But is this really appropriate? I mean...
Still worried about Klee? Relax. Albedo's with her.
Of course, Clee got here. This is one of Clee's holiday events usually goes.
Kaya and Master Jean! What are you two doing here?
Oh, look who it is. The Traveler and Paimon. You must be the pleasant surprise that Miss Alice told us about.
Greetings to you both. This is one place I didn't expect to run into you two.
Why the hell are you here?
The locals here have been talking non-stop about some brave heroes who saved the world. Let me guess. You two have been up to your old tricks.
Well, not just us. We only played a small part. You could say we were 2 members of the Heroes Adventure Team.
One sec. Stupid dogs, I'm back.
Still sounds mighty impressive to me. As ever, our honorary knight is making us proud wherever they roam.
Did you talk about Alison Clee?
That's right. We received a letter of invitation from Miss Alice, proposing that we take Clee for a vacation in Fairyland when work dies down.
Well, they did get here, just a little late.
I wasn't sure what she meant by fairyland at first, but if my eyes are not deceiving me, she was being quite literal.
Clee ran off excitedly as soon as we arrived. I'm a little worried about her, but Albedo insisted he would look after her while we do our own thing.
We could hardly say no to such a considerate offer, so I took it upon myself to bring Jean to the nearest tavern we could find.
Any excuse for a drink, huh?
Well, we are on vacation. It's only fair that we get to indulge ourselves a little.
Don't drink it.
You're right. I should make an effort to relax and unwind. It's what Miss Alice would want, after all.
Oh, wait, Kaya? What exactly did you order from the bar?
The house special, of course. Best way to get a taste of the local culture.
New.
Why are you making that face, Paimon?
Nothing. I was just perpetually amused by your lifestyle, that's all. Go on, drink up.
Something tells me I need to tread carefully here. Let's see, it's got a lovely color, but how about the taste?
It's ink. It's just pure ink.
I think maybe I'll pass. But it's such a shame to waste it.
All right, Paimon. Well played.
Well, Paimon got burned too, if it's any consolation. It's nothing personal.
Oh, by the way, we weren't the only ones who got invited here. I saw Kale earlier. She didn't see me, though. She was making a beeline for that big tree.
The Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, you mean? Oh, this is turning into a huge reunion. Maybe we should go say hi to her.
All right. Well, give her my regards.
Enjoy your vacation.
Enjoy your time here, too.
There's a bunch of, I think just a bunch of characters now going to show up.
So the magic tonic here is just writing ink? What a weird and wonderful world. Ah, Miss Citrus, do you happen to serve any beverages here that don't contain magic tonic?
Of course we do. What flavor would you like?
Sunsettia. Jean, you want in?
Sure, I'll have the same, please.
Sounds good. 2 Sunsettia drinks coming right up.
You just had to ask for the non-alcoholic drinks to not, you know, burn your mouth off. So breezes and bells are the next ones. Actually, 100% of this area. There's literally nothing else. Apart from this story, there's literally nothing else for me to do here. Apart from a few, like, fight sequences. Explore this whole area. Oh, these people came back. I've already done this conversation before. Yeah, there's reordering the conversation we had at the top of the waterfall into the last story. It's caused by the big paw print. There she is. I was probably going, what the fuck is going on? Golly. In the middle of the
The
coast.
structure of the tree houses here is nothing short of amazing. I have to write it down so I can tell Master Tainari all about it later.
Nerd.
You scared me. Traveler and Paimon? You got invited here too?
More like abducted.
Yep. Well, they sort of skipped the invitation part, but anyway, what you doing out here? Something caught your eye? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to observe and summarize the structures of the trees here, and also the animals that live here. Well, the residents, I guess? I still can't get over the fact that they're all someone's origami handiwork.
Nearly made one.
Once a forest ranger, always a forest ranger, huh? Not sure you'll be able to apply much of what you learn here back home, though. With this being a magical world and everything. What? Over there, by the giant footprint. Have those houses always been there? Oh, those? The local flying squirrels told me that they were built by a small dragon and some guy wearing a hat. Oh, that must have been Mini Durin and Hat Guy. Any idea
They
where
built
they
some
went?
fucking houses.
Supposedly, after building the houses, they went to somewhere called, Constellation Metropole? Did I say that right? Yep, you got it! Oh, also, when the locals mentioned the dragon, did they seem at all, did they say how they felt about him at all? Now that you mention it, the atmosphere changed a little when they talked about him. Oh no. They mentioned some stuff along the lines of past misunderstandings and welcoming new members. I only just got here, so I know very little about what has happened in the past. They seemed generally grateful for the houses, though, and said they were going to plan a welcome party. Oh, thank goodness. Phew. Sounds like the forest has begun to accept him. It's a step in the right direction. Are you looking for that small dragon? Yeah, he's a new friend we made after
Look at them dancing over there. Get down from up there.
No way! Really? I'm getting more and more interested in your story. No. I've got to save it for next time. For now, I've got to make the most out of my time in this wonderful world. Oh, there's no rush. Just take it slow and enjoy yourself. Like Kaya. Oh, he sends his regards, by the way. Oh, Mr. Kaya is here too? Then I've got to go say hi to him. Well, right now he's at the tavern and he probably won't be leaving until he's drunk. Not that he'll ever reach that point because his alcohol tolerance is so high. Basically, it's Kaya. You know where to find him. You make a good point, Paimon. Then I'll focus on exploring for now.
Come on, I was just shitting all over Kaya.
Shall we go pay a visit to the Metropole Traveler? Maybe Mini Durin and Hat Guy are still there. Oh, right. By the way, something pretty interesting has been happening in Sumeru recently. Master Tainari has been working really hard on it. So, if you have time, definitely go and check it out. Sounds good. We'll find some time in our schedule. Of course. See you later.
I'm guessing that has to do with this new event that's currently going on. Probably this event. No, this is not. Oh, come on, something.
The origami squirrels rely on wind currents to lift their agile bodies and easily move between the trees. This has created a truly unique ecosystem. Oh no! I'm running out of pages on my notebook.
So they rebuilt all these houses. Next to Contrapero. Mona. I was expecting Mona.
What? Are my eyes deceiving me? There is no way. I can't believe it.
Oh, the stars are moving in the sky, so it's confusing you because she's an astrologer.
Hey, Mona! We heard you muttering from a long way away. What's up? Oh, is your scry glass acting up again?
Oh, it's you, the saviors of this world. My scry glass is fine, but I'm not sure I can say the same about my eyes. Look! Look at this statue!
Ah, it's her master, Alice. She hates her master.
Wait, is it broken or something? Looks fine to Paimon. That's your master, right? AKA the goddess of prophecy?
I refuse to believe it. There's no way that old hag looks anything like this.
Maybe she did when she was younger.
When she was younger. Oh, actually, now that you mention it, this does remind me of the fashionista phase she wrote about in her diary. She can't hear me, can she? I swear I just got chills down my spine.
She fucking hates her
By the way,
master.
It's probably a little rude to talk about her right under her statue. But how do you know it's a statue of her if you never saw her as a young woman?
That's a good
I did
point.
a quick scry when I came into this world, and when I saw the stars' reflections, I was at a loss for words. It looks like fate in Simulanka is based directly on Tevat, a projection of real-world fate to form an image of reality. Or in layman's terms, basically, the creator made this world inside a mirror or a lake, and this world is the reflection.
Still sounds pretty impressive.
The more I scried, the more familiar everything looked. It's her work, there's no doubt about it. Even so, everything's far more complex than I'd imagined. Trying to decipher it all is giving me quite a headache. I also asked the locals about her. They call her she who has dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. Not even a pretense of humility. Clearly, she let the role of creator goddess skip to her head. Not that I'm surprised in the least, of course. It certainly matches the tone of her diary. Anyway, we should change the topic.
Oh, so Mona, have you seen a small dragon around by any chance? He's about the same size as Paimon, but with tiny little wings.
Ah, you mean the one that caused all that trouble? I haven't seen him for myself, but I heard that he came to the Metropole not long ago to formally apologize for his actions. Apparently, he brought a huge stash of Toitanium and plant oil to make amends. Most people accepted his apology, although there are some who said that they'll reserve judgment until they've seen how he acts in the future.
Oh, okay. Do you know where we can find him?
One moment.
That's Klee. That's Klee's sigil. Klee should not be meeting a dragon.
Ah, it looks like he's at the Broken Sea. There's a big group of people with him, too.
Cool. Wanna come with us? We can introduce you.
I think I'll sit this one out. This might be the closest I ever get to meeting the old hag in her youth, so I think I'll spend some time seeing what else I can glean from her grand design. You guys have fun.
Be careful, Mona.
What do you mean, be careful? Now you're making me nervous.
We'll be off now. See you later, Mona.
I'll sure be fine. Should probably be walking everywhere just so in case there's any events. You're on the right side of the castle. And maybe cheat a little bit. There's that guy, Mini Durian.
Osvaldo Hafnavines! Does thou see what I am seeing? Tell me that my all-perceiving Aug de Verurtelang deceiveth me not.
Jesus Christ, Myrnos. Fuck. Jesus Christ, Fischl.
Your eyes see true, mein Fräulein.
Very well. Then, as sovereign ruler of the Immenachreich, I extend to you both my greetings, O Night Dragon from the land of the Thousand Stars, and his hat-wearing servant.
Who did you just call a servant?
What mein Fräulein means to say is, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
She speaks in pain.
Pleasure to meet you too. But Hat Guy's not my servant. He's my friend.
Now you're over-explaining.
Hat Guy, Mini Durin! Found you at last. Whoa, and Fischl's with you too? Oh, greetings, Outlander blessed by the Immenachreich. How honored you are to meet your princessin beneath the stars of another sky. Clearly a decision made by fate itself.
I echo your sentiments, Your Highness.
This honorary knight, Paimon!
Ah, it's a bomb! Kaboom.
Greetings. You both look well.
Hey there, Klee! Have you been having fun here? Yup, loads and loads of fun. There are so many cute animals and a magic train that was really long and a huge, huge castle and a king lives there and everything.
I blew it all up.
I've been taking Klee to see all the sights. It's been a very enriching experience. Alice's magic is truly outstanding.
Yeah, Mom's amazing. Klee wants to build a great big house now, too.
So, your mom and my mom were friends?
Mm-hmm. Our moms were friends, which makes you my big brother. My mom used to read your mom's stories to me all the time. They were great.
Big brother?
Part of the family now.
Wow. Thank you, Klee. Can I go play with Klee, Hat Guy?
Suit yourself.
Albedo, can I?
Go on. Just don't go too far away. I'll come pick you up later.
Look for the signs of explosions and fire.
Yay! Come on, Mini Durin. Do you want to come play with us too, Fischl? Your princessin accepts your invitation. Rejoice! Though you may be concealed by fog, still you shall have the good fortune to witness the true might of the Aug de Verurtelang.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, perhaps we can all play hide and seek together. Mein Fräulein is it.
Hooray! I love hide and seek!
Oh, me too.
Thank
To
God
return to
Fischl
our
is gone.
previous discussion, Mr. Hat Guy, you were telling me about a prophecy?
I heard B talking to M. What she said was,
Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret.
Pretty sure M is Albedo's mother, who cloned Albedo from a dragon.
Our child will one day rise from the dead.
Maybe he's R's child.
Is she saying that Dragon Spine Durin will come back to life?
I only heard it in a memory, so don't hold me to it.
Understood. My recent observations at Dragonspine lend credence to this prophecy as well.
Wait, aren't you Dorian? You're a clone of Dorian, I think.
Durin's heart has slowly but surely been growing in vitality. The process is extremely slow, but the trend is clear.
What should we do?
To start with, plan for every potential scenario, including, of course, the worst-case scenario. I am well aware of Durin's past, and I sincerely hope that things never escalate to that point. Still, we need to be prepared for every possibility. If the prophecy is true, and Durin's heart will one day beat again, I'd like to hope that whatever rises from the dead is no evil dragon. if you understand what I mean.
Kind of? But not really.
And so, when the time comes, Mr. Hat Guy, will you and Simolanka's Durin be willing to lend us a hand in our hour of need?
Huh? What's this got to do with me?
You saved the Durin of this world. I don't see that as a mere coincidence. If there is any meaning to be read into the actions of the three goddesses, beyond fairy tale whimsy alone, I can only boldly speculate that the fate of this reflected world may have a reciprocal effect upon our own world. If Durin of Dragonspine will soon come back to life, we will need many Durin's help, as well as yours, given that your fates are now intertwined.
He's so angry that he now has to actually do something with his life.
Well, that's a nuisance.
To be sure, it certainly won't be easy.
Albedo! There's a flying paper ship over there! Can we go see it together, please?
Wait, they take you to the void. Don't go!
2 seconds, I'll be right with you. Please give my suggestion some thought, Mr. Hat Guy.
Hat Guy, I'm back! Huh? What were you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Huh. Okay then. Let's go join the others. Everyone's going to check out the new origami ship.
All right, I'll be right there.
Pokemon, are you worried about Durian?
Why would I be? Do I strike you as someone who cares about other people's issues?
You strike me someone who pretends not to care but actually does care. At least say something like Durian. Maybe you have sympathetic to the Durian of our
Quit
world.
trying to guess what I'm thinking. I'm leaving.
Roberto was right. He needs time to think that for himself. Oh, you're so angsty, Mr. Traveler. I mean, he's actually the Wanderer. Durian.
Aww, what a lovely little boat!
The forest fairy helped us make it.
Paimon just realized there's a lot fewer people around the Broken Sea now. Guess most of them have made their way back to the Metropole. Does this boat have a name? I can't see one anywhere.
Huh? A name?
Every boat has a name. At least, all the ones I've seen before.
They're usually symbolic names that represent something aspirational.
The large Durian.
Let's go with the Durin.
Huh? You want to name it after me?
Oh, you mean to wish Mini Durin a safe voyage as he sails into a new chapter of his life beyond this world?
Your princessin approves. Let this vessel bear the name of the most esteemed dragon of the night.
The Durin. Let's call it that then. Thank you, Hat Guy. Also, can I ask you a favor?
Go on.
Remember how Mom's friend said I should be able to leave this world? Well, I want to pay a visit to your world. Just a quick trip, can we?
Huh?
Is that a no?
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. If the people of Simulanka are allowed to go to Teyvat, then what's the problem with taking Mini Durin there for a visit?
I'm assuming I'll have to be your bodyguard while we're there.
I can protect myself. And I'll do what you say. I won't fly off on my own, I promise. Please, can I go?
It'll be up to you to stick close. If you disappear on me, don't expect me to come looking.
Got it! I'll stick close.
Why don't you take the Durin? Now you've given it a name, it'll be a maiden voyage for the boat and a brand new journey for you.
Are you leaving, Mini Durin? Okay. Well, make sure you come visit me in Mondstadt so we can play together again. Klee will draw you a map to show you the way.
Though our time together has been as fleeting as a ray of light in the depths of the long night, the Imanakreich will welcome you with the grandest of music ceremonies on the occasion of our next reunion. As surely as the stars in the sky watch over us, we shall meet again.
They didn't even bother trying to lip sync all that bullshit.
What Mein Fräulein means is that you're always welcome to visit her at home as well.
Cool. I have so many new friends now. I'm so happy.
are you done yet? If you want to leave, then get over here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. The blessings you gave me are more precious than any treasure and more beautiful than any fairy tale. Next time, it will be my turn to make your wishes come true.
That's all I've left to do is the events. Oh wait, there's someone. Chloe tells you the scenery is quite lively. I mean, it's actually a big in Samaru. I was expecting that. Is it all going to be on fire? I'm going to walk in and everything's going to be burning to the bloody ground. Oh no, one fairy television, everything's now on fire. Oh god! Alright, didn't Clay say my city's being pretty lively? Aren't you even a little curious? That's on to me. Right, Papa agrees. So let's go see what's going on. First up, maybe start with academia. That's where all the info is and all that, after all. Farzan. They didn't pay the voice actors. Look, it's Farzan over there. What do you think we should ask? Even just a glance at borrowing records gives me a flashback to how awful the book was. How irritating. Farzan, what are you talking to yourself over here? I am Madame Farzan. After all, no, it's not without place to mull things over out loud when you say that be the case. Sigh, never mind. Forget it. Forget about it. Why did you suddenly decide to drop by? About that. We had something about a party you don't want to miss out. Well, Dustin is the place to be now. Many tons of interesting things are happening. So we thought, ask around. Any idea what we're talking about? Interesting. What might Carly be finding interesting? Tignari's tail getting so fluffed up like a ball of tumbleweed? Or Sano climbing a tree and getting his hood caught in the branch? Oh. You really missed all that? Seriously, never even thought to tell me? Still, this is thing very big everyone's talking about. Can you think of anything that might be more significant? More significant? Is there something matter, madame? You mentioned it must be what I think it is. Recently rumors have been going around with a certain book. It's a classic horror story opening. It's not some kind of forbidden term or anything like that, is it? Forbidden term? Ha! As far as I'm concerned, it might as well be. Tell me, have you ever read those really, really badly written detective novels? Unfortunately, I did. It's called Phoenix Wright. Tell me, how exactly bad was it? Well, let's leave this to Paimon. For example, the type where you start off thinking it's a locked room murder mystery, but it actually turns out the whole building was just moved. That's right. Well, I suppose it's based on a pure reasoning and logical deduction, but at the end it turns out to come with some kind of superpower. Exactly. It's not super serious. But in the second half, it just reveals everyone lost their memories and out of the blue. I see the man. I sent a man village in the middle of a snowstorm, and the police officer who's been portrayed as a serious figure throughout the whole story suddenly turns out to be the murderer. The slight hint of foreshadowing. You're both being way too specific. You'll have offended half the crime novelists into that if you keep going. My apologies. Let's get back big carried away for the time moment. Anyway, cut a long story short, I did borrow the book a few days past. You wrote the book, badly written book. Well, it's the best of us. No, that's not the problem. Lots of mountain villagers, superpowered police officers who turned out to be criminals. The book had it all, and more reading than tantamount to torture. And despite how complicated it all was, it wasn't engaging in the slightest. But there are all sorts of rumors circulating about the book because of strange marks drawn all over the pages. People say it must be concealing his secrets. Do you think there's secret treasure involved? I'm not sure, but many believe so. Not only have more people been borrowing it, everyone's specifically asked for the marked up copy. Have you borrowed it too? Yes, I have, and as you well know, I'm a scholar. It's only natural to have a bit of curiosity. So, what secret does the book center rumor actually hold? I read through it carefully from start to finish. Most of the marks and circles are beginning and end points of different stroke differs, but as does the color of the ink used. Most importantly, all the names of people in the book have been circled. Not only that, many of them are adapted from famous figures in sumo history. Subsequently, these marks have been left behind by different scholars over the years, which research books' secrets. Some such new names are believed in. Others believe there's some kind of notion behind the different people belonging to the same organization. Same circled are their code names. So others think there's some kind of encryption cipher. But even after finishing it, I can no closer uncovering the secret. Given the mysteries, not only was it reading a completely waste of time, the sheer absurdity of the shoddy excuse was plot several times over. I was so angry, I returned the book immediately, and when I came to the house at dinner today, I found lots of people skulking around. Whereas they were looking for that thing. No wonder you zoned out like that. Paimon's guessing you won't be borrowing any more detective novels anytime soon. Indeed. Paimon and Joystick. Sure, you two must understand how I feel. Yes, do. Don't worry, madame, I feel your frustration. What's the book called? We'll borrow it and look for ourselves. It's called Reasoning Knowledge Time of Day. Suspense Abbey Flows a Blizzard. Are you sure it's a detective novel? It's like a tale of a light novel. Tell me about it. Anyway, read at your own risk. It's surely a hair-brained boring. That was a long rant. You know the kind of book I like? The spectrum is just so broad, I don't know where to start. Apparently not Phoenix Wright stories. I found the one book I missed in this entire place, I guess. So many books, long titles here. I'm gonna have to look hard-working, vacationing harder. Working harder, vacationing harder. What the heck? An Atlas of Rare Rainforest Dwelling Species, Professional Edition. The Art of Construction of Coffee Machines. Not exactly read these. Secret of Sciences. Book jacket even. Excellent approval for former stage Cypress. Praise for excellent entry-level book. And this one. A completion of summary of common basic grammar rules. The red language of ancient deserted people. Paimon isn't hell. There's just so many words. Come on, Paimon. You can learn 20 different. There's Layla over there. Just ask her. She may know something. Layla. One of the best characters in the game. Layla. I actually had a character based off her outfit. May have had one of my characters based off her outfit. It's Paimon and Joystick. It's been so long. I'm still a bit tired. Didn't sleep well last night? I was reading a novel, so I stayed up late. It wasn't the detective novel that everyone's been talking about, was it? The one with the super long name? I know. I'm talking about reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows Blizzard. Yeah, alright, yes. It wasn't the one Madame Farazan said was really dull, but I didn't borrow it. So you're not interested in the book secrets? I haven't been able to keep up my own work, even though I'm up late all night, all times these days. I have more people have interest in the book than I've ever imagined. 7 or 8 in a single morning. I feel like a living songbird sitting here like this. Cave asked me the same question. He must have been looking for it too. He was hiding behind a ladder before, looking for something. He looked really embarrassed. There's something hiding behind a ladder. Must be after Mora. That's got to be it. You can hurry up and pay off his debts too. Wait, no. Just pretend Paimon didn't say anything. Lila, you're really sleepy, right? Maybe we should dream conversation. I didn't really get it anyway. It was a dream. I think we'll keep looking. Okay, see you next. It's often Layla falls asleep quickly. Good for her. Maybe we should ask Kevin Cave now. Especially for the book. He knows something. But where is he now? Good question. If you try hanging around, might be show up. Good chance he's here right now, right? Sleepwalking Layla didn't appear. Start murdering people. The moment Layla falls asleep, sleepwalking Layla comes out and starts attacking people. Stealing books from the library. Stealing books from the library to sell on the black market. They can't stop me, I'll be rich all the more. You can try and stop me, but I'll just deny it all. I'm sorry, I'm so terrible. He's probably going to Kave's house. Ellipses! More ellipses! You ever think like we see a pair of thieves hiding here to ambush Cave? It almost feels like we're here to exploit him for something. I'm not sure what that is, though. I just want to ask a couple of questions, though. Do we sound like we're baddies? When you have been bothered by your conscience. That sounds like footsteps. Quick, let's take a look. It's over there, cut. Behold, I'll hate them. Nailed it. Ah, Dalhatham, what are you doing here? Good question. Surprise indeed. If I understand the impression you knew I lived here. Good morning. Good morning. What can I do for you? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Goodbye then. Away! Da, 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 da. He left. Did he have to go to work or something? Shut the door. Stop right there, Cave. Ah! What are you doing here? Good question. Surprise indeed. Paimon's under the impression that you'd only reason here was to look for you. Paimon, you don't sound like yourself. Looking for a certain book by any chance? Wait, what? Here's the deal. You and Paimon pull purpose. Really? How am I supposed to read all that in like half a second? How is it you guys know everything? God. And there was Stik. I've been super discreet the whole time. No one noticed. Come on, get real. You really think no one knows you live here? Hey, it's not fair. Of course everybody knows except for Sino, Chignari, Cole, the two of you, right? Friends and friends. So if they know, well, they know. But what if a stranger overheard us? It would be a disaster. Help impact my career. Anyway, about the book. You believe it contains intel hidden treasure, don't ya? Looking for get rich quick, are we? Yeah. You reckon we find it? Shucks, why didn't you say it earlier? So it really is treasure. How about have you finally split a 50-50? Is it a deal? It's a graft I've been through. Finally turn and get rich. Don't need to keep yapping. Hidden treasure, Paimon's homing on ya. Hey, Paimon! They just fucking ignored him and walked off. Huh? Is that Dare? Just take a Paimon! It's a lucky day, ready to do like this. Hey Dare. Your best stories are pretty tuned into the grapevine. Have you ever heard of the book called Reasoning and Knowing Time of Day, but Suspense Always Follows the Blizzard? Wait, you guys looking for a 2? You 2 don't... You don't mean you're looking for a 2, darn it! It does. Does it mean we're finally gonna have to square off against Dare? Wait a minute. Would you mind telling exactly why you're looking for it? If it really does turn out to be something important, I'll be sure to let you know if you hear anything. Really? Your reaction, if I thought you were after a 2. Don't worry. A client has asked me to get her the book for her. Attitude seemed off somehow, so I didn't take the commission. She's a smart cookie, though. I look like she's hiding something, so I thought we must have an ulterior motive. Besides, I have other things to look forward to right now. Pet some commissions. It's more important that you uncover the truth behind the book. Anyway, no time to lose. I've got to get going. Alright, good luck. Don't forget to tell us if you hear anything. Goodbye, weakest character in the game. The one who dies, there's Clank could be. Hey! You're so fast. Flying is faster than running. Sorry, it's a traveler thing. I've been through much I can run fast. Alright, listen to me. It's like this. Come on. Don't get your hopes up. That book, it is some kind of treasure map. It's unbelievable, unremarkable, surprisingly ordinary detective novel. Huh? When you say there was treasure, most people backtracked like that. Probably would just think they changed their mind and wanted to keep all the more for by themselves. But that's not something you'd do. That's I'm sorry. I couldn't bring myself to tell you earlier, so I played along with what you were saying. Here's what happened. I borrowed the book a month ago. When I opened it to the first page, I discovered the names were printed incorrectly. That night, I'd been drinking just a little. I was starting to feel drowsy, and I picked up a pen and circled the name. I'm sure you know the House of Dinner allows borrowers to annotate the books they take out. I'm just in the habit of doing that too, so at the time I didn't give it a second thought. But after I was dozens of pages in, I realized the names of all those characters in the book had intentionally written slightly wrong. Maybe it'd be more accurate to say that the novel itself was quite strange. All the characters' names were based off real historic figures, but rather than using their original name, they'd been tweaked ever so slightly. Maybe would assume the author was made a mistake, or that there had been a printing error when they saw the spelling mistakes like that. I didn't find the content particularly appealing, so I returned to it before I finished reading it. Later on, I heard the book suddenly became the talk of the town. That's the rumors of my serious treasure or something. You thought it had something to do with you? It certainly sounds like it. Yeah, and I'm also that now. Names of the book have been circled, not just one. I haven't been able to figure out when event must have happened to all the other after I returned it. Anyone else that you borrowed it? Let me think. Tignari? Last time we met, I told him about the poorly parts of the book were written. He said he made it sound pretty funny, so much the fact that he suddenly wanted to take a look himself. You made it sound like it was so bad that it's good. In that case, let's find Denari. That's fine with me. Let's have some work to finish up. I'm pretty urgent. Maybe I head back first. We can meet up again once I'm done. No problem. I work as well. Me too. Thanks. See you later on. It's locked behind another quest, another quest, another quest. Locked behind another quest. I gotta fucking... Oh, these two losers. Fuck you, losers. With all due respect, sir, it's beyond me even to think the way it just hum melodies and music score we created. I may say, sir, it should intend to create a decent music score. We might play the modest fee of hiring a professional in the theatre to help. No, negative, not possible. That's the way the gift would be nothing. I'll further modify a rhythmic formula to generate other music score. Besides, it definitely take longer. Let me think about it. What are you two doing? Traveler, perfect timing. Miss Garcia are trying to train Nimberg machine into a fine composer. It might sound a bit perplexing, but simply Mr. Garcia is trying to make a numbering machine that generates music scores through certain equations. The machine is a calculator by its nature. It is, of course, not capable of generating music scores on its own. As the numbering machine produces a result, Mr. Garcia has to use another arithmetic formula to translate everything to music notes. I think I'm totally getting this. Precisely, Luton. It's a very nice summary. It's exactly what I meant. So to the explanation, Traveler, I am pressing in need to help you. Lend me a hand. Or offer payment with no problem if it's urgent. Oh, you want to buy a fontaine? Negative. It's a dire situation. Do you happen to remember Miss Kia? She's leaving Simru with her trip today. I made a promise to her that I would present her a gift and properly say goodbye. This arithmetic music score was calculated purely for algorithm, my gift for Kia. But the score doesn't look like it could be sung. There's no way I can pretend it's a gift to her. About other gifts. How about buying something instead? I'm afraid that won't work. If I were a complete gift, I might apologies. I need a moment to calm down, collect my thoughts. Anyway, I'm further upgrading the Nimberg machine. Traveler, please come visit Mr. Aragorn with me. I'm certain that you'll be able to great help. Please lend me a hand. Last person said I actually tried to cut my hand off. I saw your sketches and components. They're not hard to make, but it surely takes some time to reach your desired level of precision. How much time will it take? Can it be finished today? Of course not. What do you think manufacturing components is like writing letters? If that can't be done today, I definitely won't be able to upgrade the Nimberg machine. What's with the hurry? Aren't your machines already finished? I'll explain. We ran into an unexpected trouble. One explanation later. You fell in love with Miss Kia at first sight. What? No! We're in cooperation, business partners. Goodness gracious! I'm utterly. Have you had that expression? Have you expressed your affection for Miss Kia? Affection? What? You never told her you have a. I can assure you, Miss Garcia has mentioned her before. What? Linton, how did you know? I've been standing next to you for the last 10 years. How the hell would I not know? God, you're so self-centered. The day in the cafe too. So if you had a conversation, Miss Kia, you didn't even mention the Nimberg machine once. Knowing you certainly know any regular conversation. Much appreciated, Uncle Luton. Please, use a good memory of yours on something else. What did Miss Kia say? She would pay for coffee next day. Shit. Ooh. Can we please move on? The most pressing issue at the moment is the components. Did you already paid? I'll do my best to finish components as soon as possible. But seriously, if you want a gift to make Miss Cat happy, why don't you go and ask her for advice from a professional? Like Suzukazuba, who runs a theater. He knows the likelihood and dislike of her performance staff. Maybe he knows a gift you that give care too. It's a splendid idea. Miss Garcia, please continue discussion on the components with Miss Ajuba. As for the traveler and me, we shall pay a visit to the theater and ask Miss Shikazuba professional gift choices. As you often tell me, backup plans are necessary for all pursuits, isn't it? Thank you, Luton. You're welcome, Mr. Garcia. Let's hit the road, traveler. Hope we don't find back no more. No, okay, shut up. Okay. The new game I'm starting tomorrow is I have to voice act the whole thing, so yeah, I'll have fun with that. I'm playing one of my 64 games of my childhood because I think it's on the Nintendo Classic Store. Wow, finally a break. Huh, you come for me? What do you need? We'd like to learn about Miss Kia. Kia, alright, she's a brilliant dancer. What she likes, oh, there's a lot to be one. She's very fond of a snack called candy ajinox. But isn't Kia better, Sumaru? You've been asking around to buy candy nuts for that lately. Candy ajinox, right. I have transcribed a batch of recipe files 2 days ago. We're testing the capability of Nimbo machine. Recipe candy nuts was one of them. Sounds like a good idea. I just have to need someone who knows how to make them. Like I said, and I are a family of cultural arts. I've seen it before. But could at least be feasible backup plan? Let's return to Mr. Garcia and tell him about this. Judging from the book and your look in your face, you see you have some questions. Why don't you go with Kia? Has Mr. Kia told you anything? Not that I'm aware of. Ever since the days ago, whenever Mr. Garcia went on the date with Miss Kia, I would drink my coffee in a concerned away. Could you hear Linkley? One of my characters, I based off the outfit for the new game. One of my characters' outfits is based off the game I'm going to play tomorrow. Actually, this time I've been hoping one day that Miss Garcia would suddenly say to me that would postpone this development of the Nimbo machine and travel around with Miss Kia for some time. Have they agreed that whoever gives up the compensation, gently send back to Liyue. At least continue the counter as usual. Probably it'll be quite obvious when you see the game. Each time Miss Garcia only pats my shoulder and says, Luton, we need to continue discussing the mechanical structure. Even though, let's bring the news to Miss Garcia. Hope we won't wear out Miss Aguilar's patience this time. Yeah, he's gonna wear that. He is gonna fuck it up. Ah! Fuck you, lamp. Swoof! Swoof, 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 swoof. Arf? Natural born singer. Arf. Long time, you're finally back! Miss Aja, you've been trying to find a way to reduce the time needed to components malfunction. There hasn't been any progress so far. I'm running out of ideas. I assume the good timing. Traveler I've come with a backup plan. A formula for scrambling music scores might be too complicated, but you remember the recipe candied ajin nuts that was transcribed? The other Miss Curie is quite fond of this kind of snacks called candy ajin nuts. Perhaps we could send the transcribed recipe along with the snack. Of course, this could work. I'm neither the appropriate cooking equipment nor the culinary skills. I guess I can't be much of help. Remember the pot we used at the Lemon Tavern? Why don't we go there? Really? Great, let's go! But don't you even remember this? It's my duty, sir. Splendid! We have both ingredients in the pot ready. Huh. Give me some time to recall the formula. Let's see. Where's my pen? Let me calculate this. This should do it! I've got the key down to cover. Give me a few minutes to go into other details. Do you know it all by heart? I didn't memorize everything. I just ran a brief mental calculation. It's not very complicated, given that I calculated it all before. However, ingredients have put varies between each group of data. But time for detailed calculations luxury at the moment. Traveler, you've traveled around the world. I'm sure you've taken quite some difficulties. I touched your intuition. Let me decide the ingredients added to maximum amount. Ingredients are edged nuts, almond butter, almond and some roses. Let's be the biggest part. Indeed, but never candy edged nuts. Important of edged nuts maximized. Well done. Add the ingredients according to the data. We must hurry. Yes, sir. That's it. Is the number of edged nuts mildly overwhelming at this rate? I believe I could really remove candy from the name candied echidna nuts. At least it bears a portion of a proper meal. Anyway, let's take these snacks and recipes to Miss Kai now. I've made an appointment. Much like the usual place. Alright, the musical score anyway. Look on, I fear I might have handed to Miss Kira accidentally. Wait, where's the score? Do you have it, Luton? You had it with you the entire time, sir. If you didn't have it, where else? Fuck. Sir. Get back to the cafe now. I must have put the score on the table. I think I was going to continue Tignari's thing before I can do this. The two cutscenes are like interfering with each other because they're taking place in the same spot. Cat. Oh, there's the candy edge nuts. That's nougat. Let's continue the other story. These two quests are like fighting each other for dominance. Only one can survive. I wonder who it will be. The ultimate quest down of ultimate destiny. How's it interrupting when the Tagnari is all the way over there? Brain hurt. This is the only statue I haven't maxed out. I've like done nothing in Sumeru. 68, 87, 85, 80, 85, 75, 40, 41, 33, 45, 23. Hey, over there. Hey, Tignari. Oh, I heard you. How you going, Joseph and Paimon? You guys look excited. Tell me about looking for novel reason. As you do so, you reflect once more on a really long title is and how it just makes you feel tired. Oh, that one. Yes, I did go to House of Daria to borrow it. Kevin said it wasn't worth reading, but I was curious, so I went to read it anyway. Problem was, he'd already two names circled in the book. I borrowed this. The style and circled, each circle was different. For some kind of gain, someone had been drawing red circles around the name's first character. It appeared someone else drawing a green circle around the other name. So, in the time between cover returning the book and you taking it back out, someone else had already annotated it? That's right. I'm not sure if the first circle was drawn by Cave. Yeah, no surprise there. If you stop and think about it for a second, guessing the identity of second mentor would be trivial. What do you mean that means? You mean it was? There are two people living in a house. One of them drew the first circle. Then highly likely that mentor. It was Al Haytham. Sometimes those two really are too much. In the end, it is as I suspected from the beginning. The character whose name is bird circled at the very first page turned out to be the murderer. Sure, it's just a blatant spoiler, like the joke where someone opens a novel and BAM! There's a note on the margin that spoils everything right away from the start. What kind of joke would be so cruel? That was one of Cyrus's. And then it wasn't a joke. He actually pulled the stunt like that when he was younger. Who was unlucky enough to borrow the book after he had scribbled over it? My master in Ephesus, Professor Zihadi, and Sumerian within that very afternoon. Cyrus said that the master threatened to give him a good beating by the side entrance of the House of Dia. It was only thanks to my mother and Professor Zihadi intervened that happened. I wasn't inspired Cyrus at all. Not one bit. House of Dia had stopped people from returning books, but this seemed like a very special case. I think the book could be allowed to keep calculating like that. So I got several names myself, laying a false trail. The best place to hide a leaf in the forest is its simple principle. Well then, who did you put like that? But still, how many names you just circled, Nari? Let me think. Not too many, about 3 or 4. I choose them all randomly. Then who circled the other names in the book? Must be someone who borrowed the book. They had something similar. I'm not sure why. Who thought borrowing a book could be so complicated? This has all just been one to like. It was just randomly graffitiing this book. It's like someone's old textbook or something full of doodles. Look at this Daya! Let's tell her what this real story is. Oh, and Cadence is there too? So I need to reflect on what I did. What happened? To me today is surely due to guidance of the gods. Hello, Cadence. It's a personal trip. The ship of the city was by visions of people in Ari village, as well as help Miss Sarah deliver a message to Sage's Academia while I'm here. On the way, I happened to see Daya sitting in a cafe looking down, so I came and chat with her. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just suddenly remember a few details about the book after talking to you. Before the client even contacted me, I heard rumors of an exciting novel full of undiscovered secrets. Out of curiosity, I asked Sana to take it out for me. As a desert dweller, the mystery of the boot, the idea of solving mysteries treasure maps is pretty exciting. Man totally gets that. We heard our customs are searching for golden wisdom in the sands of the gods themselves. But the book turned out to be dry as dust. A bunch of names have been circled, so I couldn't figure it out. The puzzle was supposed to be death. Despite reading the whole thing through carefully from start to finish. In the end, I started to think some kind of ritual or game or something, so I picked up a pen and drew circles of my own. Fucking. But later on, Miss Desiree asked the parents to find a way to borrow it for her. He said mysterious markings fascinated her, even though they couldn't help but get the book itself. If they were then just regular annotations, it wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary. With these strange circles, you can't help but want to try to figure out what it might mean. They're just circling random names. It's true. So Daya, you're reflecting on having accidentally interfered with other people's reading experiences, is that correct? Uh-huh. Hold on a second. Why did you tell Cadence? She's a warrior, who knows? Sometimes she's been interrogated criminals and other things like too. Everyone recognizes that her job is sacred, so we need to think of her gone wrong. Let's not try to talk about it. Please don't be surprised, my dear Joystick. To me, listening to other people's mistakes is just another way of protecting them. Think of your own mistakes. I'm hearing sincere advice to return the improvements will come over time. While you're doing the thing. But all she did was draw circles. It's not like she's deliberately trying to mess with anyone. Besides, everyone agrees that the book itself is bad. Don't worry about it, Daya. Yeah, that's true. I was just telling Cadence how bizarre it is. That's as it may be, it doesn't change the fact that it just isn't right to mess with something else, other people's enjoyment of a book. That's the bottom line. Anyway, Daya, please have faith in the gods forgive your transgression. Besides, you told me the part of the story where one such was in the case. The part of the story such in the case ended up crawling out of the village on his hands and knees, and then he's named Al Malmal. That's right. Then the book argued that he must have been left across the broken bridge like a frog, of course. The other find out later that he conjured is totally based off. Why's that? Because it turns out Almir has superpower. He can float right across the broken bridge. What the heck is this book even about? It sounds completely ludicrous. I don't know. Except we too reminiscent of the god named the King Deseret. Don't you think? Though considering how transgressive the book sounds, I don't think it's worth overthinking. You're right. You know, I can't help but wonder what our friends at the Temple of Silence would say if somehow got their hands on this book. I'm sure those sages would be able to unpack interesting ideas from the text ordinary people have shared stream of. Is it normal for there to be breeders inside the blizzard swept mountainside villages? It's normal for them to get broken. For people to cross by floating in the air, not much lame plot advice. That's like something out of a comic strip. Everyone's got the idea of where it's coming from. If you get all the excitement reading detective novel, but in the end, reading tripe like that instead, we don't think about it. So where's the book now? Not sure. I returned it after I was done reading it. And back then there weren't as many markings as the rumors there were now. Alright, the detective department's still on the case. So who predicted this? Precisely because it's unpredictable, you need to blame yourself. And back to the house I go. Now back to the house I sing. Back to the house I go. Now what this fucking fucking thing? Oh, well, has the reasoning not knowing the time and day of Spencer always follows has been returned yet? There are two copies of this book. One's been marked off, the other hasn't. I guess you're looking for the one that's been marked? Oh, you saw right through us. Being asked for it too. Apologize though, it seems it hasn't been returned yet. Please come back later again. Can you at least tell us who borrowed it? As long as it isn't overdue, I'll wait patiently for it to be returned. Disclosing borrowers' identities isn't without proper reason, but doing so would be a violation of personal ethics, so I'll have to forgive me for keeping information confidential. Yes, you got a point. It'd be trouble if someone took stealing a book, started hiding out there and borrowed it. You two confused a couple of iron irons who just right into each other on head first. Looking for something I can help. Is that Nahita's voice? Hi, Nahita. God's here. Nahita! You have the book called Reading Nocturnal Time Days Between Blizzard. That's a long name. It's a long name. But yeah, I know which one. I heard everyone's looking for it, so it sounds fascinating. So I found a brand new copy to read myself. A brand new? Do you mean there wasn't a copy of all marks on it? Yeah, that's right. It's much in the content of the book itself. And there's rumors of hidden treasure. Our marked copy all we need. Speaking of which, it's funny. There are more than one copy of this book, but everyone's looking for the one where all the names have been circled. I'm not afraid of spoilers. Speaking of which, it's funny. There's more than one copy of the book, but everyone's looking for it. The names have been circled. Are you afraid of spoilers, or would you actually crave them? Oh, then you know a copy has been marking right now. I just happen to have it seen in the hands of one of your friends. You're looking for the copy, sparkled rumors. You look around the palace like Azari. Oh god, Dory has it. Dory. This is Dory's house. Dory, you can't sell the book for more, rah. It is completely worthless, you stupid idiot. Oh, Sano and he is also here. Huh. That Dory, Sano, and Sethos? Oh, you general macho entrapment ain't gonna work. You can't do that. Hey, what do you mean by entrapment? We're the ones who said you had the book. I just not the one to read it. You agreed to meet me here. So just showed up just to coincidence. By pure coincidence. You don't play games with me. I know who you are. You're the new kid at Thethys, right? You're a friend of Sino's. Huh, so you know who I am? I saw Sino's chasing you around, trying to get you to play cards. I saw Sino was chasing you around, trying to play cards. And you had excited to run up after a couple of rounds right after. That's quite the impression. You don't have to mention that. No, I think Dory's right about that. I always look for a way to outcome playing invocation. I'm quite a problem. Dory's Stik and Paimon just stayed in there for quite a while. Oh, isn't my Stik and Paimon? Where brought you to here? The place of Azakaza. I think you should discuss the biz with me. The Lord Singer Bay. Haha, of course. Please give me a moment to conclude our business here, then I'll be with you straight away. Anyway, General Matamara, as I'm sure you're aware, by the means which I do borrow the book for Hatanea, we're both completely legal, professionally reasonable. Seeing that it isn't time to return yet, I have no right to forcibly seize the book I borrowed. That would only be because you had no engaged in regular activities. Yet just now, the buyer Sethos came to Palace Mail and the buyer's a mysterious message left to meet a seller hoping in vain to purchase a detective novel. What do you mean buyer? He's one of your people. You sent him here deliberately to try and trying to trap me. That's not something I can acknowledge. What can I tell you that I've had my eyes on this book for some time? Remember, it's forbidden to transfer or sell books to House of Daya without explicit approval of the relevant authorities. I'm not selling anything. Just to be clear, I'm making the most of an opportunity. Someone pays me a little something on the side to lend them the serious level to browse for a bit. If you don't believe me, let's ask my curious readers. Yes, they're right. The readers anyway. Just show him to me the book. Is that so? And here I was thinking you were really going to go through with illegally transaction like this, Sethos. Huh? Wait, you two really are together? Sigh. I was really curious about the book. I finally managed to track down, but Sino is the true Dory actually never wanted to sell the book. she isn't the mastermind that started all this. No, that was Tignari. Mastermind. So if you're on account, it looks like you might have jumped the gun a bit, General Mahamar. I'm not handing the book over. You think you played an ace theory, but you've opened the book just now. I saw the truth real before my eyes. The book's return date is today. Ugh. Sono's got sharp eyes. That's right, you do have good vision. You have less than half an hour before the book's overdue. Give it to me and I'll return it. How could I just hand over the book like that? The mysterious, super awesome, mega amazing paragon of illogical detective novels that's practically a treasure. I'm going to fortune off it. You really should be admitting that out loud. I didn't think I was going to sell it. It's not like I'm being serious. How about this, Dory, Sino? Why don't you two play a game? We get books at stake. That's one way of solving it. How about it, Dory? You don't accept my challenge? If you win, I'll turn a blind eye to the book for the time being. And if you lose, you have to hand it over. That's interesting. Very well. What's the contest? Geniusification. Maybe confident the power of mental recall. My memory's not bad. Yes. You both read content the books, correct? That's right. So I know you've actually read it. Oh, who did say I have? In that case, I'll just open up the book and flip through the few pages. And tell me how many names have been circled. The best out of 3 wins. Sounds good? That's nuts. But chickening out? No, the game's on. Let's go. In that case, first page. 6. 6. That's correct. Second page. I think it was 4. I'd say 4. Both you're right again. 2 drawers. It all hangs on the next question. Listen up. Page 61. What? I don't remember what, 7? I know the answer is 5. That's the correct answer is 5. Cause I know your memory's really good, that good. I'm not buying it. How do you know that? Yeah, it's not actually because I have good memory. It's because the circling of the names left a deep impression on me. After I borrowed it, I noticed names on the first few pages had been secretly circled to different people. Each person's penmanship was different, and moreover, I recognized 3 of the circles having been drawn by Hinari, the others with the same color ink he does. They're instantly recognizable. You even know that. Yes, I learned that habit of his long ago. At the time, I'd just been promoted to General Mahama, and would go to Stik at base when I wanted to get through all the trivial tasks in my in-tray. What's the minimal disturbances? I'd often find Ignari hidden away in the tree there, doing his homework. Noticing writing in Purdy's favour wasn't exactly detective work. In all these years, he's never once changed his inks he uses. Back to the book. Anyone who reads it knows the first name circled is a real murderer. That's why Ignari didn't want the plot to be solved for anyone, so he circled other names. And noting the marking books is not itself a violation. Book borrowing regulations. But why all the marks here? There's some conspiracy behind them? What do you have to do with the Kinari? What's the bottom of this? Even if it's just for the sake of my friends, to uncover the secret, must become part of the conspiracy. So I circled all the other names left in the fucking hell. What? To think you do such a thing? There's no treasure at all. That was young as all. That's right. You should wish he grain as sand, buried in the desert, the grain itself and sand itself. Got a glimpse of the truth. And so, here we draw to it. Make your plans, yet twist the fate where it's discovered by me. No matter how vast the world is, you cannot run from the long arm of the law. Wow, making a meal out of this, aren't you? Really have way too much time on your hands. Alright, I give up. You win. That's enough for today. It's time for Lord Simmer Bay to return to her room for a post-farewell roll. She's running. She's running to get out of there. Sorry, do you intend to take this book to Temple of Silence? I heard there was a treasure inside, although it might have been something to do with the temple. I never thought the real story was behind it. But you agreed to compete. I'd already summarized you were familiar with the book, so that's why I chose a particular format. Ready to move, brah? What's that look? I was thinking, there's been a twist and turns in the story behind the book, actual story itself. It all goes a long way back. I'll leave uncovering the rest of the to you. Take leave now. See you later, everyone. And I borrowed the book. Of course. I started heading to the book, Parman quickly thumbed through it. It went reading very carefully to something not quite right. The plot is wildly imaginative, just like everyone says. Although most of the names of the book seem familiar, on closer inspection you realize they aren't actually the names of historical figures the event was thought. Actually, the names of historical figures but only have been very names circled. Thinking back, of course, the events fell silent. Explain the full story. How unexpected, but still, it does make sense. It's far better than existence of actual conspiracy. In that case, I have other plans. Last time I was at Caravan a bit, I promised to meet Deo and Cadence for drinks. Tracy, could you tell me to return the book for me? Thanks, my friend. It's just so much stupidity. I'm back. Let's turn this book. You really found the book? Amazing. We're waiting here for it to be returned as quickly as possible. Get the entire tale of Carve's ears. Ah, seriously? How's that even possible? I circled the actual murderer? I was pretty surprised by the whole thing too. Let's just take care of the book problem first. Oh, this book, probably my fault for using permanent ink to mark a page since of course the whole mess of the thing happened. Now it's all marked up like this, there's even a risk those marks spoil the story. So I'd like to buy it. Those issues should be avoidable. I can maybe miss the money used as a new copy. Will you please consider my proposal? Cafe, your idea has merit. It is indeed good way to resolve the situation. I'll give him the book's price now. You can pay for it over there. That's great, thanks so much. Really after Cafe companies carefully wrapped up books. What a blunder. Regardless, thank you all for so much of your help. It was nothing. We're just kind of on the ride. Still, Cafe, it'd be better if you used something smaller revised or make notes in the future. I understand. I'll never let myself subconsciously correct type settings errors ever again. I mean, I never borrowed a book for such a long time, at least for a while. Ooh, the music faded. Something's happening. Ah, oh, hey Tim, you're here. I was looking for you everywhere. What is it? I guess I got this little bag here. I had to guess a young man's tears of regret. Well, and what would you know? It's reasoning no, not time of day, but Spence always follows the blizzard. You actually bothered to memorize a ridiculous, boring name like that? Just because I was filling out the paperwork, buy it back to the chemistry office. I had to write it over and over. Then it looks like the book has a new owner. That's because I took one thing and marked up the book with ink. And you know, Tignari Sino also good names in the book. And it all started because the name I circled was a real killer. To be perfectly honest, the moment I first saw the murderer's name I circled, I knew it would happen. Wait a second. You came and read the book too? I had the pleasure of reading it in the house of Dia. The logic is a mess, it's poorly written, and you left the book out in the study. So you knew I circled the killer then. Then you did circle the name. Did you circle any names in the book? What do you think? So you did! The second one is mine. Why? Best way to avoid spoilers is add new red herrings. Why? Just everyone, ignore Circle 3. I already significantly reduced the probability of murder and death being spoiled for the next reader. More than enough, don't need to worry about things beyond saving. Why isn't it necessary? You probably need to circle and name the first page, obviously beyond saving. What kind of logic is that? I bet you drew the circle for fun. If I must say so, then it's because the circle in the name itself is far more interesting than the book itself. Fair point. In the end, I only have myself to blame for using all my pencils. I need to buy some more. Congratulations! This is a one-of-a-kind, out-of-print book, personally penned by the hands of so many. It's now yours. You think you'd look happy about it, sigh. I didn't even want it. If Piper knew, she wouldn't want it either. That's no for me too. That whole thing was completely fucking pointless. Okay, I got a few events to finish up. Play some flying hats. You're more than welcome to. Alrighty then, please. Don't hurt me. In this mode, every stage is 4 rounds. When each begins and closes, the toy figure will be briefly displayed before they... Okay. What? That wasn't a bomb, was it? And then I think my short-term memory's gonna fuck me over on this one. The 2 middle ones are bombs. One, two, three. It's easy to remember where the bombs are and where the people are. I messed up. Did I tell you how terrible my short-term memory was? Another challenge off the list. Two combat challenges to go. And these are always very easy. So rune guards, generic people. Time to kill everything with my gun and a bomb.
You, Blake, you're up. Share my knowledge. This way, Curly. Commit to memory. Yeah.
Dance with the waves! Here!
This may hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
This dance is for you.
Positions.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Don't be scared. Committed to memory. Everyone hold hands.
Dance with the waves.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Stay put. Grow. Share my knowledge.
Chicken!
All eyes on me. Here.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Don't be scared. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Grow.
Time for super violence.
Illusion shattered. Stop right there. Justice will for everybody. Stand back. Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Shine down. Drop your weapons. Teamwork is dreamwork. Transfixed. Final warning. I'm going in. This is where you fall. There is no escape. Drop your weapons. Teamwork is dreamwork. Illusion shattered. Final warning. Hands right, everybody. Stand back. Overruled.
You spin me right round, nerds, right round.
Laid bare. Stop right there. Justice will prevail.
One more fight to go, then I'm all done. Those guys. Time to get blasting.
Busted. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I see everything.
This dance is for you. Here.
Busted. Gotcha. Things Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Don't be scared. Make yourself a move. This dance is for you. Here.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands. Hands with
Ripping through them.
Your coming was foretold. There is no escape.
Care for a dance?
Final warning! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Her coming was for dead.
Finally, some target.
Your journey
Your coming was foretold.
Illusion shattered!
For the eternal oasis.
Care for a dance?
Finally,
your journey ends here.
Your coming was foretold.
Care for a dance?
Dance with me.
teamwork is dreamwork! Drop your weapons!
The show's only time.
Your journey ends here.
Your coming was foretold. Shine down.
Stop right there! Go in!
Careful.
Finally, the target.
Your journey ends here. Let me try.
Your coming was foretold.
Careful.
Illusion shattered. Dance with me.
Hands right! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Your journey ends here.
Your coming was foretold.
Care for a dance?
Finally, some target
Shine down.
Final warning! Going in!
Man, I destroyed that. That was obliterated. All I have to do is to print the figurines. One down. I gotta complete the figurine set. Kai and Jean aren't here anymore. I guess they moved on. Ooh, 2 res. There's a gotcha game in my gotcha game. I think I have a full set. I did them all. I collected all the Pokemons. And I got a wish. I wish for it to be a 5-star. Damn. Book. Save a lot of wishes. The new area's gonna come out in very soon. Oh, it's in the harbor? Water. That's better. Whoop. Oh, it's you again. Hello, Osgry. So cold. I thought I should just come in the wind willy-nilly. Not just my one. It's you, Archer. Azuri, what are you doing here? You okay? You're this all by yourself. Well, I'm fine. Much better now. See, you're mostly coughing up anymore. Let me check. Let me right back and check. Well, no need. I admit, I sneaked out on my own. Happy? I don't have a choice. How can I possibly paint beautiful pictures if I just sat and zoom all the time? I have to even have to run around taking pictures for me. Pictures of references can't compare to seeing your own eyes. Like, here's one of the ones I gotta take photos like in certain locations and pose and that. Leave it to me. That's the tree at Mondstadt. So it'll give me a bunch of things I have to fulfill. I have to use a dedicated camera. I don't need the memories of these are all the stuff I've done. The D&D book. The D&D book. Still loaded on that one. Alright. In the camera. Okay. That one. Use a charge combat. Character wields the power of Anemo. Anemo and from mod stat. Charge attack Anemo mod stat. That'd be Sucrose. Is the only one that have that fills all those criteria.
I want to help.
Okay, next location. Oh, God. It had to be in the middle of nowhere. I still have to do the quest around here. I've kind of completely ignored this quest. So like the world's still ending. I probably should just fix that ages ago, but I've just kind of ignored it because I don't like the desert in Sumeru. Nothing else can deal with that. Oh, I think I will come back and do it eventually. There's a lot of work quests I haven't done in Sumeru. Like, there's one involving this down here. There's like one over here. There's a world quest. I'm like halfway through this world quest.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
So what if from what I know about the next area? Next area is the fire area in Natland. It's supposed to be a place all about like it's supposed to be like a place of endless war and chaos and like death and destruction. From what I can tell, it's basically the Olympics. I think the joke they're going for is it used to be all about war. They got sick of killing each other, so they all decided to just play sports instead to solve the problems.
Laid bare.
Oh, there was a waypoint there the entire time. Have Hydro. That's funny. Like that had like a whole like port area here, but no one ever go to it. No one's ever been there. Like the map when they first added Fontaine, they connected it through here. Like this didn't exist, so you go through here. When they added all this, they had to add beachfront for all these areas. There it is. There's the harbor they added. But I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I've done the event stuff, I've done all the story stuff, and I got super early work, so I'm starting 2 hours earlier than normal, so finishing 2 hours early here. This seems right. So tomorrow I'll be starting that new game. And I might also have something else special planned as well. But you'll have to wait and see. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm back again tomorrow for a new game, but until then, have a great night, everyone.